Well, I'm going to call this Lindsey Graham versus Vladimir Putin. I don't have a lot of facts. I just turned on the TV this morning, and it was on, I think, Fox, the local Fox affiliate here in Appleton. Wouldn't swear by it. It flashed up some pictures of some wreckage of some planes, and it said that Russia was suspected to shoot the plane down. And they said one senator is blaming this on the Russians, and he gets on and he goes, I want the Russian people to have to suffer for what they've done, and I want them to know that for what Mr. Putin did. That's what he said. Now, in the first place, I think if Mr. Putin would have shot a plane down, he'd have said he did it. He's not a terrorist. He's a president of a country. The reason I say he's not a terrorist, because George Carlin used to make this thing that says, what's the difference between terrorism and us blowing? A terrorist doesn't tell you who he is because he can't, because he doesn't have any cover, he doesn't have any, he has no protection. He's just some guy or some gal living in a shitty apartment somewhere, barely making a living, and he's poor, and he goes in there and blows somebody up. He doesn't live in a great big city with armed guards and all kinds of stuff, while the president of a country has all that protection. So this whole thing looks fishy to me. I don't know of anybody that Russia has attacked in years. I don't know of any. If there is any, please put it down here who they attacked. I'd like to know. Let me know. Now, are they great? Do they have the greatest record on human rights and so forth? I don't think so. I don't think that I can make a video about Mr. Putin in his country. I have heard that if you say something wrong in his country, he'll send somebody out there and they'll beat the hell out of you. I heard that, and I don't suspect it's wrong. I think it's probably right. And I don't agree with Mr. Putin about that, but I don't think that's one thing. This is another. I don't think that he's afraid to do that, and I don't believe him. I don't believe Lindsey Graham at all. I thought he was a decent guy back when they were prosecuting Mr. Clinton. He was on that thing, and he seemed to be pretty nice to Monica Lewinsky, and he wasn't a jerk. But he seemed like a jerk today. And I'm not one to cast aspersions on people. And I don't really like to talk bad about somebody that important in Washington. But I don't believe you, sir. I don't. I'm tired of our country being so aggressive, attacking people, blowing people up. I want to remind everybody watching this video that we have two oceans, Mexico and Canada, for borders. That our greatest danger is people coming in here without papers and people coming out here and getting on welfare. It's not somebody bringing in a bomb. That's not the biggest danger. You know, and these people are all up in here. And they're running our wages down, and I don't see any of them getting arrested. I don't see anything. They work very hard, quite frankly. They do work that we won't do. They do work that white people and black people won't do in this country. They outwork us, quite frankly. But I mean, seriously, that's the only threat that we have outside of people coming up here. Not some Russian coming in blowing people up. So this is just a bunch of ridiculous crap. And y'all should cut it out. You should cut it out, all of you. Lindsey Graham, Mr. Obama, any of you, you should cut it out, quit all this crap, and start getting down to business, creating jobs in this country, and doing what you're supposed to be doing, instead of coming in here terrifying people every day. Okay, thank you.